Hey, yes. Thank you very much. Yes. Oh, welcome back to the show. This is Santuck, man, coming to you live on the Fisherman's View on Life, on Podbean, on the podcast. Well, I've had some interesting hellos from some new family members, so I decided to come on tonight and say hello to them. And hopefully, I can get them to either call in, text me, or something. But I got Verdi Jane Leonard, Independence, Missouri. Anybody out there know her? She is, of course, Caucasian. She is my fifth cousin on my dad's side, whom I never heard. Never heard of her parents. Don't know any of them, which is very sad because there's an aunt, there's an uncle that I, excuse me, there's some cousins, more cousins in there. And it's sad that we don't know each other. But she's my fifth cousin. Hello, Verdi. All right. So that's just one. All right. Where at? Then I got Lexus Goins. She's in Columbia, South Carolina, which is right down the street from me, 45 minutes. She's my fifth cousin. Well, she's my fifth cousin that lives in Columbia, and it's 45 minutes from where I grew up. Let's see how many we share the number 20 gene. I don't know what that is. I got to get somebody on these genes numbers. We had greater than 1800s of a percent. Yeah. Mhm. Let's see. We related on the sub-Saharan African. We related on the European. Related on the East Asian and Indigenous American. And we share 3/10 and 5/10 of a percent, not knowing of unknown. And she's on my mother's side, right down the road. My mother's side. Holy cow, man. And that is Alexis Going. Wow. Hey, cuz, I'm gonna send her a hello. Already did though. Okay. My mom's side. I hope she called in. Let me go on Facebook and see if I can get her to call up. Maybe I can call. Let me see. Alexis is gone. Mhm. Alexis, they got one. Bingo. Nope, that ain't here. No, I got excited for it, man. Mhm. Don't know if I can find. It's a whole bunch of them. Gone. Mhm. Gomez, huh? Hello. Well, she ain't on Facebook, so I can't find. I see a couple, but they ain't got no pictures. No pictures, photos, nothing. I hate it, man, when people do all that. Why you even get a page, you know? You ain't gonna let people see you. So let me see. Well, she wasn't there. Alexis Goins. Goines. Yeah. Well, couldn't find you, cuz, but you're my fifth cousin down in Columbia, South Carolina. All right. So I had 61 new family members to come up. 61. We got a Andrea Blackman. She was my third cousin. I got a Kiera Ashford. She's my second cousin. And we share 2.68% of DNA. And she's my second cousin. Never heard of her. And we got all these we got that 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 6, the 9, the 11, the number 16, and the 22nd gene. We share those. And she is related to me on my mother's side. Kiera Ashford. That's close. That's a second cousin. That's a niece. That's my mother's niece. So she's my second cousin. That makes her my mother's niece. So what sister or brother child is this? Let me find out. Kiera Ashford. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Kyera. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know Bingo lives in Detroit. I think this is her.
I don't want to disrespect me by having one of your tricks holding my baby. Listen, we ain't together, okay? You know what? Where my money at, Byron? Who are you calling a trick? Retard.
She's on TikTok.
You told up on my
She gonna trip off that?
you test scores?
Okay.
That's how you.
I'm gonna have to add you as a
I
friend.
don't want to disrespect.
Kiera. Let's
I
see.
don't want to disrespect.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, she's here. How you doing, Tony? What's up? You know I gotta invite you to speak, man. Don't be up here all quiet. Hello. I'm talking to my cousin. Mm-hmm. Hello. Are you there? Tony, you there?
Can you hear me, Dad?
Yeah, I can hear you. How's it going?
I'm good, and you, please?
No, I'm okay. I'm
Okay, we
uh
bless God. Yeah.
I'm texting my cousin, second cousin. Never met
Oh,
her.
that,
She is
that's
my mother's niece, and I've never
uh,
met
wow, wow.
her.
Then it's a pleasure.
Likewise. How you doing today? I like the videos.
By God's grace, everything is fine. That's my campus at
Yeah,
my
that's a
if,
pretty campus, man.
mhm,
Yeah, that's a pretty campus.
mhm. University of Ghana.
Yeah.
Mhm. I just came to say hi to you.
Yeah, it's late there, so I appreciate you getting up and saying,
I,
hey, appreciate that. All right.
I was
So you go
just doing
ahead,
something
rest your
else right
brain for
now.
tomorrow, and I'll
Okay.
try to be on here around 6:30 tomorrow. Okay, my time.
Your time, then it will be 11 something in my time.
Right. That's a little bit
Yeah.
better, because it's
Yeah, not
now
bad,
one
not bad.
1 o'clock or something there, ain't it?
It's 12:16 my time.
It's
12:16 a.m. 12:16
16.
a.m. Yeah,
Well,
my
it's
time.
8:16 here, so
Yeah, wow.
4 hour difference.
4 hours difference, yeah. 4 hours difference.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's something.
I
Hmm.
was doing something and I saw the notification. I was like, just let me jump on to say hi to my dad before I sleep.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. And you get a good night rest and become the
Amen.
greatest student tomorrow.
Amen. Amen. God bless your words.
Alrighty. All right.
God bless your words. Yeah.
Okay. You talked to your family today?
Actually, no, I didn't call them today. I was very busy
Okay.
in the house, but I'll
I
try to
used
call
to
them
call
maybe.
my mother every day.
Wow.
I would
My
wake
mother
up,
wants
huh?
my mother literally wants me to do that, but then I'm just busy for that, like every day call, and I can do that.
What time do you get up in the morning?
Around 5 a.m. my time.
What time does your mother get up every morning?
Actually, she to the same thing.
Yeah. So when you up getting dressed, call her and tell her you're getting dressed.
I'm not
She
a
said, "Oh,
child.
I'm getting dressed too, and I'm cooking." You said, "I ain't cooking. I wish I was there eating." She go, "Oh, I'll fix your favorite breakfast, my son. When you come to me." You know what I mean?
Sure,
I
sure,
used to I
sure.
used to do that with my mother, and she would tell me what she was cooking, and she would say,
Wow.
"I found a rabbit." You know what a rabbit is, don't you?
Sure, I know.
Yeah. My favorite meal is rabbit gravy
Wow.
and rice and biscuit, right? And when my mother find a rabbit, she would freeze it. She would call me up and she say, "Oh, I got a rabbit, baby." I said, "No." She said, "When you come home again, we either gonna cook it or you can take it back with you." I said, "Woo, the rabbit is gonna be ate."
Uh,
so so
mm,
call mom, because moms always get up early because they used to it. Like now,
exactly. Yeah.
I spent 22
Exactly.
years in the Navy. I get up every morning, 6 o'clock. No problem.
Wow.
No
Wow.
problem. Right? I don't even need a clock. The clock is just there so I can see how much time I got left in the day. But I get up
Exactly.
every morning without a clock.
Wow.
And I've
That's
been
amazing.
retired for 20 years.
Wow, a long time.
Hmm.
Wow.
So my body is just prone to do that.
You retired when I was 6 years old or something like that.
Yeah, yeah,
uh,
that's something. My wife, my wife is how old is she? I got to figure out how old my wife is. She was born in 1986. That make her what?
1986.
36, right?
So, yeah.
So when
86
I
will be
was
36.
36,
Yeah.
when I was
36. Yeah.
36, I'm
Wow.
58. No, when I was I'm 28. I'm 28 years older than my wife, I think. I think it's something like
Wow.
that. 22
Wow.
years old. 22 years old. Yeah. So when I was
Wow.
22, my wife was just being born. Ah, hey, that's when I was
Um,
22, my wife was just born. She was
if you
born,
in Africa, if
huh?
you were to be in Africa, you'll be
Huh?
criticized
I would be
like
criticized.
you'll be criticized for almost 1 month. That this man is too much older than his wife. This man is too much older than his wife.
Wait till I go to South Africa and get some of them virgins. They're gonna be really mad. It's like he got a 21-year-old man. Look.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
yeah, I was 22 and my wife was just born.
Oh, wow. That's a miracle. I mean,
uh,
that's a miracle.
yeah.
That's a miracle. Hmm.
S- Smith, Cheek, and Harris.
Hmm.
So wow, it's something, man. Hmm.
I hope you've eaten that.
Huh?
I hope you've eaten.
Yeah, I just ate. I ate a sandwich.
Thank God. I just
Hmm.
ate some rice. It's very late, but
You eat that late? 12 o'clock? I'm turning over.
actually no, but I didn't eat early, so I just felt like let me just eat because I can't sleep without eating.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't have the cornflakes, the thing to drink, so I just ate what I was having at that time.
Mm. You have no cornflakes, huh?
No, it's very expensive here in Ghana, so
Oh yeah?
yeah, it's very expensive.
It's expensive there, huh?
Yes, and I can buy it. I should have used that money for something better.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
born with a
something.
golden spoon in the mouth, so yeah.
Mm.
I'll buy my books and all that with that money instead of buying the conflicts and all that. I can buy
Mm.
some when I completed school, getting better job doing so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something. Darling, don't be. I like. But yeah, man. What you got planned for tomorrow?
Actually, I'll be on campus, so I have to be at lectures, blah blah blah, and after lectures, I'll just walk home. I
You
normally
just
don't go
walk
out.
home?
Yes, I'm just indoor like a prisoner, so I'll be just in the house, maybe be on my phone,
Mm.
be on Instagram and all that. Yeah. I hardly goes out. I hardly goes out.
Mm.
Mm,
Yeah, that's so.
mm.
So what you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow,
Mm.
after my school, after
What
the
you gonna
school,
do?
I'll actually nothing.
Mm.
Yeah, because at that time my boss will be going to work, so I'll be busy around 9 to 10 p.m.
Mm.
my time because my boss will come and I'll be massaging him. So after the massage, I'm free.
You massage therapist?
I massage him every day.
No, are you a massage therapist?
I am not, but I learned it when I started working as a cleaner here with him.
Mm.
I'm not doing that as a profession, but then I know how to do it.
You know how to
But
do it.
yeah, but I don't have a certificate to that.
No certificate, no massages, man.
I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice because it's very uh, it makes you tired, but then you're living with a person and the person say come and massage me, so you can't say no
Uh,
because
that's
he's
your
the one paying
boss?
you. Yes, he's my boss.
He's your boss. What type of work
Yeah,
other than you massaging him? Whatever type of work.
I'm a cleaner.
You a cleaner for his house?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. He
yeah.
got
So
kids,
two kids.
wife.
The wife lives in the UK,
Oh,
but
so
he
you like a
normally
nanny? You do a nanny
comes here.
work, huh?
I think so.
You a nanny?
I I know nanny. Yeah, those who takes care of people's children, take them to school, wash their clothes,
Yeah, you're a
feed
nanny.
them, and all. Yeah, I'm a nanny.
Wow.
Uh,
How old are the kids?
one is um 21 and one is 16.
One is how old?
21 and 16.
21 and 16. There ain't no doggone babies, man. Well, you ain't gotta do nothing for them.
Oh, I clean their room, I iron their clothes, I wash their clothes and all that.
Shit. Send me a picture of his house. I want to see his house, man.
It's actually an apartment.
An apartment?
Yeah, so most people live here, but then everybody lives in his own room. Like the rooms are many. So I'll send you a video to that. I recorded
Okay.
myself even some time ago sleeping at the pool side of the house.
Stop it, man.
Mhm.
Wow. That's amazing.
Hmm. I mean, that's how it works in Africa. If you were not born
Huh?
with a golden spoon in your mouth, that's how it works in Africa. If you were not born with a golden spoon in your mouth, you need to have the spirit of endurance. You have to tolerate some kind of nonsense, regardless how bitter it would be. You just have to overlook it because you want something. So, mm, yeah,
Mm.
sure. Mm,
Wow. Wow.
mm.
Wow. How long you been a nanny?
It's about 2.5 years.
How you get that job?
Come
Huh?
again?
How did you get that job?
It was through a church member.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he connected me.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. Wow. That's good. That's what networking is all about, man.
Exactly. Mm.
Yeah. Wow. I got a holy cow. I got this guy that lives right in Virginia, Timothy Tyndall. He's my cousin, fourth cousin, right around the corner. I
Wow.
go to work every day in Norfolk, Virginia. And here it is, he's in Norfolk, and I didn't even know it.
Wow.
That's amazing. That's how you
Everything
date
happens
your
for a
family,
reason.
man. You know what
My
I mean?
family.
He's related to me on my mom's side.
Wow,
This is
that
how you
was
exactly how you date your family. Nobody knowing where each other is at. You know what I mean?
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, you can't have
exactly.
family all out play, man, and saying hello to people. I got to send
Interesting.
him a hello. You know what I mean?
Exactly, daddy.
Mm. You need to get your sleep, man.
You've heard me yawning small, small.
Hmm. Go ahead. I really appreciate you stopping in there.
Uh,
Okay?
I, I will go when it reach 20 minutes. It's
Huh?
now almost 17 minutes talking, so I'll hang
Oh.
up when it is 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. Okay, you giving yourself time. That's good, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you.
Mm,
Appreciate ya.
I
Yeah.
appreciate you more.
Yeah.
I appreciate you
Holy
more.
cow. Oh, you got me yawning now, man.
I've transmitted it to you.
Mm. Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, that's something.
hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Maybe two. Two.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, whatever you do tomorrow, when you wake up, get yourself all dressed quick, and then call your mama. Say, I just wanted to say hey before I go out the door.
Okay, Daddy. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, it ain't gonna cost you a thing to say hey to mama. It's gonna be
I'm
a
gonna do
time when you can't say hey to mama. You know what I mean?
exactly.
So
Exactly.
say hey to mama as often as you can.
Wow. Wow. I'm gonna do that, Daddy.
Yep.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
And been here. Yep. Oh man.
Hmm. I was
Mm-hmm.
almost
Huh?
19 minutes. My
Huh?
time will be my time will be up now.
Okay. Well, thank you. Well, you be good, okay? Call me tomorrow.
You, Daddy.
All
Okay.
right. Peace.
I should call you tomorrow on
Okay.
on
I'll be on here
on
about 6:30. Okay?
Okay, 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 okay.
All right.
Okay. Bye bye, Dad.
Bye-bye. Be good.
Bye.
Hmm. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Hmm. Hmm. Well, that was nice of my new friend in Ghana, Tony, to give me a chat, and we almost got a half a percent. We got a half a percent of DNA. This guy that I'm talking about. He's my fourth cousin, Timothy Tyndall, and he's related on my mom's side. So it's amazing, absolutely amazing. Da, da, da. So I'm looking at my DNA relatives list, and I have 5,125 distant relatives. 5,000. Holy cow. Let's see who Olivia Novello is. She's in the United States. Wow. Let me see. She's my fourth cousin. She's half Caucasian. Let me see. I'm going to say dad's side just for giggles. And I'm going to look her up on Facebook. Yeah, that is amazing. Olivia Novello. She is on my mother's side. I was wrong. I'm gonna look on Facebook, see if she wanna. Olivia Novello. Hello. Mhm. Olivia Novello. There she go. Hello. Add friend. Shocker. Whoa. Let's see. Well, hello, cousin. Mm-hmm. That's good. She's on here, so I'm gonna talk to her. Text her. Maybe I can. They won't let you call. Yeah, that's amazing. My cousin on my mom's side, and this is blowing me away. Hmm. Olivia Novello just hooked up. Well, I just found her. She looked like the same one. Mm. Wow. So hope to get to talk to her.
Okay, so, jetzt passiert erstmal nicht viel. Hallo, herzlich willkommen. Sonntag, kurz vor 1. Was machst du gerade?
No. Oops. Oh, no. I text the wrong person. Mm, I might have to. Oops. Let me see this picture on 23andMe and see if. No. 1990. No. Oops. I'm gonna have to go back on Facebook. Oops. I'm sorry. Let me see. So that was almost disastrous. Let's see. Olivia. See what this other person is. Neil Hairston. Hairston. He is my fifth cousin. Where's he at? Somewhere in the U.S. Been on here 36 minutes already. Nobody call in. Filthy Breakfast, where you at? No Filthy Breakfast. Philly Breakfast. You on my mother's side. Yeah. Mom's side of the family. 0.200% Sonia. Fourth cousin. I'm going to just start going now and just hitting them. B. Bristow, North Carolina. Fourth cousin. Kelsey T. Kelsey is in the United States somewhere. Fourth cousin. Sarah Keeter, North Carolina somewhere. Fourth cousin. Just perturbed me. Fifth cousin. Perturbs me, y'all. What part of North Carolina? Just saying. No picture, no state. Connect here. Going to get a cord from my phone. Be right back. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I'm back. I got S.A. somewhere. I ain't got time, man. Fourth cousin. Don't even know where you at. Didn't even put your doggone state. So you really don't want to talk to nobody. I ain't gonna waste my time on trying to see what this is. Devon Clay. Almost 0.25%. Another one. Don't know where he at. Devin Clay. We got Joshua. Somebody just connected with me. I'm gonna see if she want to talk. Hello. Da, 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 da. That's Shabria Andrews. She's somewhere in the United States. I'm not gonna go through it. Where was my people? Yep. Say. Dude. Got Chelsea Blue Sneed. Sent her a hello. Yep. She ain't responding. It's just amazing, man. I don't want nobody to look over my. Mm-hmm. Lance Locklear. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Fourth cousin. I'm not going. Let's see. Fifth cousin. Maryland. 79. Yeah. It's a lot of people we got in the family. 5,000. Mm-mm. Let's see whose side you on, Stacy. Who Itazia. Mm, fuck. Da, 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 da. Pow, pow, pow. Raymond Ross. Yep, that's mom's side. Mm-hmm. Carrie E. Barber. Mm. K.E. 0.02%. We got Marisol Dixon. Where they at? Nowhere. In the United States somewhere. Michael Dallas. Nowhere. United States somewhere. I'm not gonna even go through the waste of time to figure out what side you're on. You don't want to put your state, where you're from. You just say it. I ain't got time. Lauren Jefferson. No picture, no state. Yolanda Jones. Alabama. How you doing? Then we got Ty M. Ty M. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Ta, 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 ta. Tennessee. We got Johnny Shaw. Got Matthew Sheehan. I had a Sheehan on a ship. Mm. Sheehan. Philip Johnson. He was born in 1937. So he's a wealth of knowledge. He's my fourth cousin. Let me see what side he's on. Yeah, let's see some. I'm about ready to call it a day on here though for the day. But Philip Johnson, where is he at? Where is he at? What did I say? No, he ain't got no stake. Mom's side. Mother. Yep. Raquel Ricon Vassell, 1983. I already talked about Neil Hart. Yeah, Hampton. Olivia Novello. Sonia Smith. Cleasley. Slater Keeter. Phoenix Tomlin. Phoenix. Albuquerque, New Mexico. He's out there. Let's see. He was my fourth cousin. Zariah Oliver. That's a pretty name. Let me see if I can find it on Facebook. How about you want to chat, Johnny? Let's see if you want to chat. I just sent you the invite. Yeah, that's something. Johnny Shaw, my fourth cousin in Tennessee. 1960 he was born. And he's my fourth cousin on mine. Let me see what side. I ain't got nothing. Let me see. See what side he's on. I invited him to chat with me. See if he gonna call in. Ba-ba-da-da. Yep, mom's side. Yeah, he ain't gonna call. Am I sharing? I think I did. I'll share it again. Big Chief Thunderlong. Holy cow, that's a name. How you doing, Big Chief? You want to come in here and speak? Love to have you talk. That's a cool name, Big Chief Thunderlong. How you get Thunderlong though? Who? I'm gonna just suggest that peace pipe. That's just me. Yeah. Can't join now. May call in later. Okay. Thanks for even listening, big dog. Appreciate you. Let me follow you here. Hold up. Let me see. Don't go nowhere. I'm following you already. Okay. Thank you. Big Chief Thunder. I've been okay. Oh, okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah. So thank you. Hmm. Yep. Sabrina Andrews sent me a message. I gotta see what she's saying. I just sent her one. I'm in a. This is Johnny. He sent me one. He said I'm in a poker tournament. Can we reschedule? Yeah. Win, man. That's nice. Take a second from poker. That's what you call. Yeah. 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 It's something. That's what you call a poker face. You can text while you playing poker, and they don't realize you awesome. All right, just did that one. Shay, the Andrew sent me one. That's a shame. I hit on the message. Now I gotta go through all this? Nah, I ain't going through all that. We'll find it later. Ties are connected. Wow. Big time. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, I'm gonna do about another 10 minutes. I'm gonna call it. Oh, thanks. I just put my house on the market. Hmm. Right before the interest rates went up, I put my house on the market. Same time, it was basically interest rates, house, that quick. Yeah. Mm. Mm. How much land you got to do? What you got to do to your house? You want to buy it? You know, if you don't have a house now, you're gonna be paying so much in rent that it would have been better to have gotten a house. You get an apartment now for, let's say, $1,200. In 5 years, you'll be paying $2,500. 5 years. So it's best to just buy a house if you can buy a house, man. I'm trying to sell a house to keep people from having to go through that high interest rates, because it's going to get higher, man. Buy the house now while it's at 4 or 5%, whatever it's at. But the longer you wait, the more time it's going to be to more harder it's going to be to get a house because the rates keep going up. Well, thank you for liking the show. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot. But we need to have some form of ownership on our house, man. Either you own it and rent it out, or you buying it for yourself. Cause it's getting stupid, beyond stupid out here on rent prices and mortgages. I pity the people. I met a guy, ain't gonna call his name, but he was having difficulties trying to qualify for a mortgage. And all the realtors are telling him, look, man, if you don't get it this month, next month, you might not be able to get it. So it's like that all over, even with the interest rate still going on. But I just had an investor today tell me that she was interested, but she buys wholesale, so she wanted a cut, cut off the price. I'm going, well, everybody want to cut off the price sometime, but not now. All right, I'm gonna take a little 5-second break. Hold on a sec. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Big Chief, you hear me? You still on there, Big Chief? How you been, man? I ain't hollered at you in a minute. Yeah, okay. Folks all right? Everybody kicking? That's good. As long as everybody's kicking, man, it's good. Everybody kicking is good. I ain't mad at nobody. I've been good since I took a break from conspiracy theories. Okay. You always be better if you can get rid of those bad thoughts like that. Yeah. Ah, you want to call in that Big Thunder? Big Chief Thunder Long? You want to call in? Let me see. Send you another request to call in. See if we can talk. Hello. Hey.
Hey, Santic man, good to hear you again. I just had some company stop by, but I'm glad to hear you're reaching some people and finding some family, man. That's great.
Yeah. I just had 61 new ones come on.
Get out of here.
That's what I
How are
was
you
doing.
making these
Calling.
connections? You're using the internet and you're finding these people while you're doing this podcast and stuff, right?
Yeah, I go on Facebook and I get their name and see if can I become their friend. And I got my 23andMe and I send them hellos and whatnot, and they send me hellos back. And we hooking up from there, man. But it's been amazing. I don't have the
That's
time
cool.
to spend on here that I want, but it's amazing.
That's cool. I'm getting some mental stability now that I'm taking a break from doing the podcasting so much about all the conspiracy theories. It's
Uh-huh.
it's is people ask, is it are conspiracy theories dangerous? They are in a couple different ways. They are if they could be true and you don't listen to them, and they are if you spend too much time and you let them consume you.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I've learned a lot from and too much information too fast, and I'm taking a break now that it's summer's nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Barbecue.
wish I could take a break. I just put my crib on the market. I'm trying to get out of here, out of Virginia. I forgot where you was at. Where you at?
I'm in upstate New York, central New York, right in
Yeah,
the middle of New York State. What part of Virginia are you in?
Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach? No kidding.
Hmm.
Yeah, I would get
Yeah,
out of there too, honestly.
yeah,
With
it's
some of the
expensive.
information I said, I don't want to talk about conspiracy shit on your show, but yeah, get away from the beach, brother. Get in the mountains. You want to be inland about 200 miles is all I want to tell you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna be there. I'm going
Okay.
down to South Carolina. You ever heard of
I'm
Columbia,
trying not
South
to talk
Carolina?
about conspiracy so hard.
You ever heard of Columbia, South Carolina?
No, is that inland a little bit?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's 250 miles inland.
Okay, so you all right, I'm gonna shut up. You'll be all right, hopefully. Well, there's supposedly a wave that's a mile and a half high and it's gonna come inland about 100 to 150 miles.
Hey,
It's a
anything is possible.
possibility.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
I
a
would never
possibility.
doubt. I would never doubt the possibilities, man. It's like all I gotta have is one person that want to buy my house. There's 500,000 people here in Virginia, so all I need is one, right?
You know, if
The
I didn't believe in
possibility
them,
of me selling it.
if I didn't believe in them conspiracy theories, I would do it.
You came in broke up. I didn't get none of that. Uh, you gone? Big Chief, you still there? Nope. Big Chief gone. Hot dog. He gone. I hope he ain't talking. Can't hear you. Yeah. Hot dog. He's up there in central New York. Wow. That's something, man. I didn't reach somebody way up there. Absolutely amazing. Mm-hmm. Da 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 da. I'm sharing myself all day. Been on here an hour. Absolutely amazing. Johnny. Mm. We got Ty. Fourth cousin, Ty McNeil. What happened there? Company just stopped by phone call. Now he's got me talking about. Okay. I'm signing off. So be good. All right then. Thank you there. Thanks to Big Chief Thundercloud, Thunderlong, I'm sorry. And my new friend over in Ghana, Tony. No, that ain't his real name. So I appreciate all of you and anybody else that's listening out here. Time for me to sign off and go take care of some business. All right. Y'all be good. Come back tomorrow. I'm gonna be here. Hopefully, if all is well. So you take care of yourselves, and I'm gonna look at you tomorrow when I can see you. Okay. All right. Peace until tomorrow. Let me do my traditional countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2.
1.
All righty. Peace.